This would normally be the part where I say something, but I decided to just creepily stare at you instead, as is my custom as of this moment. Hey, hi-ho, and howdy everyone, my name is Shannon Olshook, and welcome yet again to a little bit something different today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the title. This is Recorded by Arizal. Arizal. Sweet bean. Anyway, yeah, so this is gonna be just a little quick series on the channel, obviously, because I actually didn't realize until like a ways into last week after Log 1 had come out or whatever, that like, oh, this show's like 3-4 fucking minutes long. Like, these are shortens. We've returned to the fucking like, we've returned to Red versus Blue's beginnings. We've returned. We've returned once again to the first season of. Oh god, fake fan. To the first volume of Ruby. It's back. Yeah, I didn't realize these were actually super duper short. So I'm not knowing 100% how much this is gonna be something. I don't really know how it's gonna go. I don't know a massive amount about the show. I don't know how much there really is going to be in it. But here's some things I do know. I know it's that sweet goodness all by Issa, which is great. She's dope. I'm a fan. We got fucking Christine Marie Cabanos, which I didn't realize also until a little bit too late, until it was just about to come out. And then I saw that and my brain imploded because Christine's dope, extremely so, and her in RT stuff is really awesome. So if you ever want to just as a personal, you ever want to hop on that Ruby train, I'm all for it, baby girl. Anyway, it's always weird when I say baby girl to someone who's an actual living person. That's really weird to me. It's not going to stop me from saying it, but it's way weirder than just a fictional character. Anyway, point is, recorded by Arizal. Again, it's like 3-4 minutes, so it's not going to be a super long one. And it almost just seems like it's going to be homegirl standing in front of a camera and talking a little bit, and probably being adorable. So I'm on board with it, man. We're going to have to give it a look and try it out. Yeah, so I'm not necessarily expecting anything particularly significant story-wise or anything like that, but who knows? I could be proven wrong. I just expect probably gonna have a little bit of a fun thing here on the channel. It's just gonna be a little fun tidbits of me going like, oh, that's adorable. Oh, oh, and just gonna be that, I would imagine. Anyway, so that's gonna be a thing. This is also probably gonna be the first show. I mean, I say probably. This is going to be, I guess, the first show that we try out the kind of like first Patreon thing that I had set up, which was gonna try and have the full in video versions. I assume they're gonna be okay with that. I mean, they're good with it for Ruby and everything else, so I would assume RT is gonna be okay with that. Hopefully, anyway. I'm gonna do that normally on YouTube and stuff like that. But for Patreon, for Patreon folks, we're gonna make it so it'll be a timer based reaction sort of thing, like how I do most everything else on the channel. But you can get it first early. So if you are a first member and you can watch it, you can sync them up like that. Otherwise, if you try and watch it through my stuff and you don't have first, it's gonna be real fucking confusing because it's just literally just gonna be a whole video of me going and you're not gonna have any idea what's actually happening. I could fuck with people and just stare at a black screen and do that anyway, just to fuck with people. Anyway, it wouldn't work because people would watch it if they had first. Anyway, we're gonna go. I am astonished this intro was not longer. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch this. It's gonna be Log 1. I don't know if Issa has a little thing here, the introduction. I think that's mandatory. I think that's going to be its own thing. I'm going to be proven wrong and I'm going to look like a total jackass. But I don't think it's a thing. So I think we're just going to go into log 1. And I hope I don't look like a jackass. I'm already going to look... I could look at a black screen and look like a jackass. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and watch this. It's log 1 of Recorded by Arizal. I should have set this up to get ready sooner, but I did not. Because I'm a... because, I don't know if you know this, I'm a jackass. Okay. So we are going to get started here with Recorded by Arizal, Log 1. Arizal starts her summer project, a video series about why she wants to be a renowned record keeper. But is she ready? I don't know. We got a show based off of her, so I'm going to say yes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. Show me this goodness, RT. Show me the adorableness.
This is Issa Badiola. Yes, this is
Hi, Issa,
the
how we
actual
doing?
episode you're watching. No, this is not the behind-the-scenes vlogs that I said I'd release, which you should watch.
Oh.
I just wanted to welcome everyone to this short 4-part prelude for Recorded by Arizal. We call it a prelude because it is exactly that. It is an introduction to a book. It is the beginning. It is our episode 0.
So it's just the
into this new world.
The first 4 are going to be little ones, and then maybe a full show.
It is mighty. We used this series as a test to see what would work and what didn't. And
what I'm getting?
After all of it is done, this 4 parts, we want to hear from you guys what you thought of it. With that being said, thank you for checking in. Enjoy the show.
Gotcha, Issa. Let's do this, man. I'm in. Okay, so if that is how they do it, that makes a little bit more sense. So it would be more like a, or presumably be more like a, are you all up in my face? I like that cow. I like those things.
My
It'd
name
be bad
is
for hitting your
Arizal.
head.
I am 16 years old, and I am a senior at Academy 14, District 4. I live with
Christine's
my tita,
wonderful.
tito, and cousin. My favorite food is apple peach pie. What else?
It's delicious.
Oh, this is an extra credit assignment, a formal application to be a record keeper, if you will. They gave us some prompts to get us started. So,
how do record keeper do?
What is a record keeper to you? A record
Explain,
keeper
please.
is a citizen of Maktaba, sanctioned to add to the global archive by exploring the world. They go to new places, meet new people, and record their progress along the way for the history of humanity. Like this, pretty much. I got into this because my friends Risela and Leah. Wow.
Hi,
how
Leah.
Convenient. Sup, girl?
You're in your school uniform, aren't you?
What the? Are you psychic? Weirdo.
You're the weirdo in a uniform. You're doing
Magic
extra
people.
credit in the middle of vacation.
How am I weird for wanting to succeed?
Man,
Stop holding
yeah,
yourself
she
up
just
in your
wants to...
room. Go out and live life like a real record keeper does.
I'll live life after I finish this
No.
assignment. Leah and Risela have always wanted to be record keepers. And they've
Our
been a
result's
huge
adorable.
influence on me since we were 9.
You can tell
We
that
went
from
to
the first
school
2.5
together,
seconds.
Did a couple of sports together before I quit, and now we got this.
Feel that?
My friends are pretty
Feel it.
cool. Next, how long can you hold your breath?
Oh.
20 seconds. What's the average? 30! What are you most proud of?
Hey, man, you gotta start
My room.
somewhere.
I know it's full of stuff,
It's a nice room.
but I think it's a nice representation of myself. These are prints from my favorite traveling photographer. This
So
is
I'm
my
trying to
desk.
get, is this
This is the special
future-y?
50th anniversary hardcover edition of my favorite book that I never touch. It's too precious. I have a digital copy anyway. And this, my friends and
get
I
it.
painted together. It's a landscape of Yaman, the
Ooh.
country my family is from. We worked really hard on this
Ooh.
a few years ago.
Rizal, what are you doing? Are you cleaning your
Nothing, Mother.
room?
Tita, my room is clean.
Really?
Oh.
Stop using paper to
I don't
print
believe that
things
is Mother.
out. Just download it.
Why don't you get on Ate Mango's case about cleaning her room?
Because she's a college student.
Did you
What does
see
that make
Mango?
me?
A high school
Mango's
student
great.
with a dirty room. Clean it up.
Oh, I thought it looked quite nice.
And finally,
I thought it looked quite nice.
why do you want to be a record keeper? I guess there are a few.
It's a cool
my mom
title.
traveled a lot, and since I never knew her, my friends thought it'd be cool to be together. It'd be nice to get out of the city. It's not quite. Well, at least I'm not the only one having trouble with this. I can always go back to this one later. I gotta do some research and psych myself up for this next phase. An interview with a real keeper.
You got this, man. I believe in you. Oh, they are so tiny and short. Again, knowing that that these ones are... Because I remember them mentioning that there were going to be a little, like, introductory series of stuff. I didn't actually realize if this was going to be it or if there was something else. So that's actually good to know. I would like to see where it goes. If they do more, I want to see that. Also, so record keepers. Okay, so record keeper, go out and go learn shit for the betterment of humanity. I'm gonna choose to believe this is all secretly a spinoff, and eventually she's gonna go out into the world, and she's gonna end up in a certain desert, and she's gonna find a very clappy boy and scout. God, I miss Nomads so much. Anyway, this is really cute, man. Like, again, it's something like right now I don't feel I have a ton that I can really add because it's not super story heavy, really, at this moment. It seems to just be like, let's show off, Arizal's character more than anything else, and drop little tidbits of like, okay, so this is kind of what the world is, and this is, what she actually wants to do here. Interesting. So again, it seems like because she's got like a fucking scroll. So like I'm assuming it's secretly a Ruby spinoff. Yeah. So I am curious. Kind of what we're looking at time wise for this. Because it definitely does seem very, very just a little bit future-y, maybe. Just tiny bit future. It's not like we don't have shit like that already, but I'm just saying, futures now. Anyway, point is, I really liked it, man. Christine is a fucking treasure. I adore her in everything that she's in. Like, I'm never gonna turn down more Christine Marie Cabanos in my life. And again, the one other thing, purely not even talking about this show, but just having her in an RT show makes me really, really fucking happy because it gives me the hopes and dreams that she'll move over to Ruby eventually as well, because that's how it seems to happen a lot. It's like some Funimation person will drop in for like one show and then they'll be like, this is cool here, and then they stick around. Like again, Monica Rial was like that, and Chris did it, and yeah, so like we've had a good few, and obviously more than that, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool, and I like her, and I'm really glad we got her around because Christine's great. And Arizal seems really fun. Again, I'm a character person, so I have no problem with just sitting here and watching an adorable, quirky person being a goofus. I have no problem with that. That's my jam. But I am curious too. Is they say this is the intro, and again, these do seem to, or the preludes, if you will. And they do seem to be her mostly just chilling in her room, doing her little vlog thing. Because I know we have Log 2 came out as well. And it looks to be very similar. So I'm very curious if that is going to be more exclusive to the preludes, like her doing her little extra credit warm-up thing for these 4, and then she goes out to become a record keeper, checking out the world or something like that. Or if it's all this and just it gets a slightly larger scale on what she's talking about or whatever like that. I don't know, but I'm curious. Maybe I shall learn more once we get to Log 2. Yeah, man. Anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, is different, but I like it. I think it's cute. I'm on board. Give me more. Duh, that doesn't work at all. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give it a little bit of love, and I will catch you guys next time for more. Again, obviously, I got to this one a little bit late, so it won't be having to worry about Patreon stuff. But hopefully, here with Log 2, you'll see Log 2 go up on Patreon. Basically, meaning I don't know how many who I'm gonna have it for. I think I'm gonna pick it for 1 and up, because there's no point in me. I'm not gonna lock that behind the 5. I don't think. Am I? Maybe I do. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I have no idea at all. I bet you no one takes advantage of it anyway. Just to spite me. We'll see. I just want to see how it works, because eventually that's how Ruby's going to work as well. So, we'll have that, again, just a timer thing on Patreon for those who want to get to it early and who can. And for those who don't, it'll be up normally on public. Or at least it should be normally. So, anyway, until then, though, guys, I love you dearly. I'm going to shut up now. I'm rambling. And I gotta stop. Toodles, lemons, everyone. Bye-bye. She's adorable. I love it. I'm sold, sir and madam and everyone else.